Okay, good morning everyone. This is teacher Voma again. So our topic for today is about character adjectives. Character adjectives. Okay, listen and repeat after teacher Voma's topic. Okay. So first we have 10 characters in here and 10 words. Okay. So first word, when you can see from this picture, so this one is funny, 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 quiet, 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 strong, 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 clever, clever. Clever is very smart, right? Clever, clever, polite, 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 rude, 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 weak, weak, noisy, 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 silly, silly, serious, serious, serious. Again, one more, funny, funny. So when you can see from this picture, so it's very funny, a funny face, right? So funny, quiet, quiet. When you say quiet, it means silent. Quiet, strong, 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 clever, clever is smart, clever, clever, polite, 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 rude, rude, weak, 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 noisy, noisy, silly, 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 serious, serious. Okay, those vocabularies or those adjectives, we have synonyms of that one, antonyms, right? So this one is funny. So the opposite word of funny is serious. Again, funny, serious. Quiet, the opposite word of quiet is noisy, noisy, noisy. Again, quiet, noisy, strong, strong. The opposite word of strong is weak, strong, weak, clever, 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 silly, silly, clever, silly, polite, polite, rude, rude, polite, rude. Okay, so now those words or those characters, we're going to make a sentence. Okay, complete the sentences. So first word again is rude, weak, clever, quiet, ugly, hardworking, weak. It's one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sentences in there. Every numbers have two sentences, positive and a negative statement, right? So like for example, number 1, Fred isn't blank. He's very noisy. Fred isn't blank. He's very noisy. So the adjective words in here is noisy. So what is the opposite word of noisy? Noisy, quiet. Very good. Quiet, quiet. So Fred isn't quiet. He's very noisy. Number 2, Wilma isn't lazy. Wilma is a person. Wilma isn't lazy. She is blank. She is blank. So lazy. The adjective word in here is lazy. Lazy. What is the opposite word of lazy? Hardworking. Very good. So hardworking. Wilma isn't lazy. She is hardworking. And next one is Peebles. Peebles is a person. Peebles isn't blank. Peebles isn't blank. Peebles isn't blank. She is beautiful. She is beautiful. Peebles isn't blank. She is beautiful. So the adjective words in here is beautiful. So what is the opposite word of beautiful? Beautiful is ugly. Very good. So people isn't ugly. She is beautiful. Next is number 4, Barney. Barney is a person. Barney isn't blank. Barney isn't blank. He's a bit silly. He's a bit silly. Barney isn't blank. He's a bit silly. Silly is the adjective words. Now, what is the opposite word of silly? Clever. When you say clever, wise and smart. Okay. So Barney isn't clever. He is a bit silly. Next, number 5 is Bum Bum. Bum Bum isn't blank. Bum Bum isn't blank. He's very strong. Bum Bum isn't blank. He's very strong. So the adjective words in here is strong. So what is the opposite word of strong? Weak. Very good. Bum Bum isn't weak. He's very strong. Next, number 6 is Betty isn't blank. She is polite. Betty isn't blank. She is polite. So the adjective word here is polite. What is the opposite word of polite? Rude. Very good. Betty isn't rude. She is polite. Okay, one more. Go back to the number 1. Read the sentence. Fred isn't quiet. He's very noisy. Wilma isn't lazy. She is hardworking. Peebles isn't ugly. She is beautiful. Barney isn't clever. He's a bit silly. Bum Bum isn't weak. He is very strong. Betty isn't rude. She is polite. Okay, again, we're going back to the pictures. Okay, the characters of those pictures. Okay, again, this one is funny. So the opposite word of funny is serious. Very good. Next picture is quiet. Quiet. Again, one more. Quiet. Very good. So quiet, the opposite word of quiet is noisy. Noisy. Next is strong. Strong. Okay, strong is weak. Very good. The opposite word is weak. Next is clever. Clever. Again, when you say clever, it means wise person, smart person. Okay? So clever. So clever, the opposite word of clever is silly. Very good. Next is polite. Polite. Now, polite is very kind person, helping it to other person. Polite. The opposite word of polite is rude. Rude. Okay? Do you understand? Okay. Now, that's all for our topic for today. Thank you very much for um, listening, and Happy New Year. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.